Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Coleman. Today is Tuesday, June 17th. Let's get a quick check of the forecast with meteorologist Ed Matthews. We are starting to sound like a broken record. Pop-up showers, dry in the morning, rainy in the afternoon. The town of Banner Elk remains under a state of emergency due to down power lines and flooded roadways. As you can see, this road behind me is one of the only ways to get in and out of the town. But breaking news out of Greensboro this morning, a portion of US 29 is closed as first responders investigate and work to clear an early morning crash. Details are still limited at this time, but our Giselle Thomas is live at the scene to give us a better picture of what's going on. When the hand sanitizer is running out, you know it's bad. Flu season in North Carolina is ramping up and the numbers, they're hard to ignore. Celebration of life is scheduled for Cynthia Gobble. You may remember her name. She was found dead last week in Iredell County. Right now we're looking at US 52 at 25th Street with our NCDOT traffic camera. Starting to see a little more activity as folks head out the door to head to work. And I remember just being in awe, just shocked by what folks were going through. People didn't have running water, electricity, no cell service. It was days before they could find out if their family members were even alive. We have heard from a student who was in the classroom when the school put everything on lockdown.
This is Mossy. He's a little camera shy. I wanted to show his face off, but he's been climbing to the back of my neck. He is such a cute little kitten, and he's only 5 weeks old, and he's not even the youngest and smallest cat that they have here. And we also have new insight this morning into an alarming case out of High Point. Police arrested a man accused of kidnapping a teenage girl from Pennsylvania and human trafficking. Kenny is here with us today in studio to give you a taste of what you can expect on Saturday. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We're all a little guilty of it. You know, that spinach that's left in the fridge, like you said, I got some in there now that needs to be thrown out. But now I know I could take it somewhere to be composted. Last night, our team met a man in Mebane whose car flooded. And by the time we caught up with him, the water had receded, but his car had not yet started back up. So to make matters worse, Mebane isn't even his home. He was only in town visiting family. But this store is no stranger when it comes to storms. Employees have actually been documenting the watermarks of past storms all the way since 1995. But the tallest one yet, Hurricane Helene 2024. And I really liked what you said during your last weather hit. You said, the rain is so out and the dry warm up is so in.
So in these
Totally.
days.
Spotted.
Totally. You guys, we told you that we were going to have the food coming up. I got the cold brew. Christian has this birthday funnel cake. Is it good, Christian? He's speechless.
So if you didn't know, apparently it is opposite day, and these two decided just moments ago they wanted to switch things up for you.
I just found out it was opposite.
Yes.
So meteorologist Lauren Coleman, take it away.
All righty, let's roll to weather. You know, we've had a roller coaster of temperatures lately. What would you say are the benefits of collaborating with technology in this way? Heavy hearts, sadness, brokenness, pain, just some of the ways to describe how many are feeling here in the city of Charlotte this morning. Giselle, this happened in a popular strip mall in town, appears to be in the parking lot. Have you been able to see people come back to their cars to gather their things? And at the end of this performance, these students are going to make a pledge to read for at least 30 minutes a day. And in the past, some of these students told me, you know what, Miss Coleman, I'm going to top that. I'm going to read for at least an hour a day. Because it's been pretty drizzly throughout the day, kind of damp. So make sure that you keep that umbrella on standby. I think this is all I can do for now. So let's bring the real meteorologist in. Let him take over the weather.
All right.
How'd I do?
You did great. Everybody give Lauren a hand. Yeah, that was great. Good job.
It's going to take major heavy lifting to clean up the town of Banner Elk in western North Carolina. The people who live in and around the area aren't letting destruction caused by Hurricane Helene keep them from helping their neighbors in need.
I have some friends and family on the backside of Beach Mountain that haven't got out since the storm, just got in touch with today. I knew that the supplies were available, so I figured I'd load up and see what I could do.
Volunteers from across the state are delivering food and water to this hard-hit community. As a resource Banner Elk resident, Lisa Gwynn says she's grateful for.
I've had a couple of friends texting me from down on the coast that are sending trucks of stuff up, but they don't know where it goes. You know, we could really use more probably in the smaller communities.
Remnants from Helene left her family in the dark and with no access to running water.
I have a husband at home that's on oxygen. Some angels came in Monday and brought some extra tanks. So that's been good.
The town of Banner Elk remains under a state of emergency due to down power lines and flooded roadways. As you can see, this road behind me is one of the only ways to get in and out of the town. Part of the roadway is washed away. There's lots of debris and it's quite muddy. Many of the roads look just like this one. Known for skiing and beautiful mountain views, town leaders say tourism is a crucial part of the local economy and will be a crucial part in recovery.
We're not going to be able to have any type of presence or visitors to the area. Service economies aren't high-paying jobs. We're dependent upon tourism. Right now, we don't have roadways to allow second homeowners or tourists to get in here.
Do you need any hand sanitizer?
Yes.
Laura Elder oversees crisis communication for the town. She tells me Banner Elk Town Hall will continue to act as a distribution hub for food, water, and Wi-Fi. Goods collected will also get distributed to communities in neighboring counties. Though getting back on their feet will take some time, residents say it's the strong sense of community that will keep this town thriving.
People are in distress. It's a disaster. We just got to come together and do what we can. And I just wanted to be a part of it. I couldn't sit around and not do nothing.
In Banner Elk, Lauren Coleman, WFMY News 2.
Half left. Face.
Even in silence, his presence commands the room.
Right steps to those two.
Face.
He stands still, focused.
They have to take the lead. I come up here, I'm basically saying nothing.
Ready. Front.
I try not to give them any type of reaction whatsoever so they don't get any clues, cues of how they're doing.
Just right. Just.
Brent Gerald is the senior Army instructor for Grimsley High School's junior ROTC program. Before the classroom, he led in high-stakes environments, serving as an Army lieutenant colonel and a deputy fire chief with the Greensboro Fire Department. Experiences that have shaped his approach to teaching and mentoring.
Share my experiences with them so they would know what to do when they came for any job, whether it was with the fire department, police department, city, or any other job in the community.
Right. Face.
Gerald joined the program last November.
Left. Face.
Invited by longtime friend and fellow veteran, Sergeant First Class Dwayne Robinson. Robinson says Gerald's leadership brings invaluable depth to the program's mission.
Ready? It's to motivate young people to be better citizens. With everything that's going on in the world today, it gives them a different outlet. Some of them are not athletes. Some of them, they're not scholars in the classroom. We teach life skills, not only things out of a book, but we teach them things that they need to know that's going to help them in the future.
Cadets say the lessons stick.
I'm usually like a type of person who consider others before thinking about what has to happen. So he's taught me how to be more direct in my job.
It gives me an opportunity to learn how to lead others and learn how to work in a group and communicate well as planning events and things like that.
Left step. March.
Looking back at your career in public service and now as an educator, what message do you hope to leave with your students?
First is they can do anything. And that high school, you're crossing a line. It's a finish line, but it's also a start line. And so you can start at your career, or you can go to a 2-year school or 4-year school, but don't stop, have a plan, and continue towards your dream. But have a dream and work hard towards it.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Coleman. Today is Wednesday, June 18th. Let's get a quick check of the forecast with meteorologist Ed Matthews. Dry and hot. Those are the 2 words today.
Yeah, and I'm so tired of saying them. I'd like to have a different tune.
City Council also approved giving hundreds of thousands of extra dollars to the Science Center each year. The annual contract now is at $1.5 million. The money subsidizes costs for the popular attraction. Leaders at the Science Center say the site brings in more than $100 million for the local economy and attracts hundreds of thousands of people. Budget challenges could force a local school district to cut hundreds of positions. Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools says the interim superintendent told all principals to devise plans to reduce their staff numbers. The district says this could impact almost 300 positions. Leaders also changed bus routes for the upcoming year. The district will no longer pick up students enrolled in schools outside of their zone. Leaders say this will save millions of dollars and impact about 2,500 families. As we've reported, the district faces a $42 million budget deficit. Dozens of people rallied against federal cuts to health care in Greensboro this week. They met outside Senator Tom Tillis's office, hoping to sway the senator to vote against the president's spending plan. Critics say the bill would kick millions of Americans off Medicaid and make cuts to Medicare. Supporters of the bill say the only people to lose coverage would be those who shouldn't be on it in the first place. A woman at last night's event says people need to maintain their access to health care.
Really easy in life just to forget about our own access, our own privilege, the things that we just have. It's kind of an insane system here in our country that our healthcare is tied to our jobs. We're all only one job loss away from being able to go into a hospital and get care.
We reached out to the senator's office for his position on the bill and the impact on health care. As of airtime, we have not heard back. Senate Republicans revealed changes they'd like to see to the bill this week. They included deeper cuts to Medicaid, including new work requirements for parents of teens. The Senate proposal also enhances tax breaks for seniors, giving low-income households a $6,000 deduction. The Senate and House need to reconcile their differences before a bill gets to Trump, who wants it done by the 4th of July. It is now 4:34. Part of I-40 will reopen this morning after overnight road work. DOT has the interstate blocked off between Highway 801 and Farmington Road in Davie County. The road should reopen around 6. And we also have new insight this morning into an alarming case out of High Point. Police arrested a man accused of kidnapping a teenage girl from Pennsylvania and human trafficking. Officers say she disappeared almost a year ago. WFOY News 2's Nixon Norman learned more about trafficking in our area.
News 2.
This is the second arrest in the past week involving child sex crimes and someone from out of state. The Davidson County Sheriff's Office charged Dominic Smith with sexual exploitation. They say the Illinois man contacted a child through social media. Law enforcement in Illinois arrested him last week. He is expected to face charges here in the Triad. Asheboro police renewed a call for help as they search for a missing woman. The department posted about Nancy Trocchi Garcia Tuesday. The 33-year-old went missing more than 7 years ago. No one has seen her or her red Chevy Impala since, so if you have any tips that could help, call police. A report is giving new insight into a deadly plane crash in Davie County. The NTSB says the pilot was landing at Sugar Valley Airport and tried to dodge a turtle on the runway. Witnesses say it caused the plane to rock back and forth, forcing the pilot to take off again. Moments later, 2 people died when the plane crashed. 1 other person had serious injuries. The NTSB collected all the plane debris to further investigate. It could be more than a year before a final report comes out. Time check 4:38. A developer hopes to open the Triad's first Piggly Wiggly in August. The developer told us he's waiting on a few pieces of equipment to come in. He's opening the grocery store along Freeman Mill Road in Greensboro. The developer initially hoped to open in the spring, but hit some delays. Now he's hoping for the first week of August. A bill cracking down on hemp and THC products advanced out of the Senate committee this week. The bill bans anyone under 21 from buying hemp products. It also puts a strict limit on Delta-9 products, limiting how much THC can be in them. THC is the active drug in marijuana. If the bill passes, businesses need a license to sell THC products. The bill has bipartisan support, including from the state attorney general, Jeff Jackson.
It's the Wild West, and the cannabis debate broadly is a super big debate, and people have differing opinions. But as a subset of that debate, letting 5-year-olds or 10-year-olds go into these places and buy candy, stuff that's designed to look like candy, there's overwhelming consensus we should do something about that.
The Attorney General says kids have gone to the hospital because they used the products. The bill passed unanimously in the House. 4th of July is around the corner, and that means fireworks will soon shoot off in the skies. Some lawmakers want to pass a bill making that legal. Right now, state law bans people from using fireworks that fly. Many people go around that rule by buying them in South Carolina, then using them in our state. The new bill legalizes them. Only adults would be allowed to buy them, and sellers would need a permit. Opponents worry fireworks are too dangerous and the state shouldn't lax the laws. The bill is currently stuck in committee.